Hi everybody, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini for the mid-March reading. So we're halfway through. We're going to go ahead and take a look at, see how the energy is flowing for the remainder of March. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. However, before we get started, I just want to make a quick announcement. I have a 4-week tarot masterclass beginning on Sunday, April 14th available. We're going to meet 4 Sundays on Zoom. So it's going to be April 14th, 21st, 28th, and then May 5th. And in this, we're going to be using the Rider-Waite deck. And here's what the masterclass offers. First of all, you can go to my website and look under services and scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the tarot masterclass online. You can go ahead and read what's offered in that class, but I have over 100 easy to digest modules covering the A to Z of tarot and intuition development. I have the 4 online classes, like I said, where other students will be there. You can interact, learn, and grow. The class is for 1 hour. However, I'm really generous with my time and I really want you to learn. So this can go 2 hours. If there's a lot of questions and people are interested, maybe you can even practice with me online in real time. But, you know, I'm more concerned about you actually learning the tarot, right? And like I said, I am generous with my time. My Sundays are spent doing teaching. So that's, you know, that's what I want to see you excel in. Anyways, that being said, I'm going to be giving you weekly exercises so that way you can prepare before the class. Part of it will be the modules, but you're also going to have exercises. I have additional bonus training about oracle cards, strategies to uncover hidden wisdom in readings, build an intuitive connection with the cards, and unlock your spiritual gifts. And again, you'll need 2 decks, just to let you know. One will be the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional deck, and the other one needs to be based on the Rider-Waite, like this deck is. But it doesn't have to be the Rider-Waite. You can have 2 of the same deck if you want. I would get maybe 1 Radiant and then 1 of the traditional regular one, because how I pull the cards and how I want to teach you is you pull a card and then you pull a clarifier. 2 clarifiers for each card, right? So I want it to be a different deck. So that's how I'm going to teach you. All right. That being said, again, go ahead and visit my website. The link is in the description below. That is going to be https://tarotbyallison.com/services. There's no www in it. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at that. And if you're interested, go ahead and sign up. I'm going to be sending you the modules a week before class starts, so that gives you enough time to prepare for the first online meeting that we have. If you don't have a chance to do it, then after the first class, you'll just have to do twice as much work. It's actually a lot of fun. I hope you really enjoy it. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right, what does the universe want to tell Gemini for the second half of March? Where are we there? All right, so we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. I have a new camera arm, and so I have to get used to the positions. Here we go. All right. Then we have the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Strength card. We have the King of Pentacles. And for me as a reader, like I said, as far as like teaching the class goes, every reader has a unique relationship with their decks. For me, this is like getting an ace. This is like the Ace of Pentacles and Cups combined. All right. So then we have for your opportunity, we've got the Devil card. And for your challenge, we've got the Emperor. So a lot of major arcanas here for you. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 ace. And then we've got 2 court cards. Okay, a nice mix of what we have here. So I see that you've got, you know, this is the 5 of Cups. And what this is telling me is that you're kind of obsessing about something. There's something that you're really focused on in your life right now. This could be a person, place, thing. This could be trying to bring a business into fruition. You're working on something, but it's not meant for you. You're chasing this golden ball and it's out of your reach, but you're absolutely obsessed with it. You have this monomania and it's making you absolutely miserable. But once you let this go, the real opportunity is waiting here for you to present itself. And this is really your path. You've got to let this ball go, and this frog is your new opportunity. He's going to jump forward and present itself to you. And I think this is what a lot of you are kind of going through right now. We've also got this Ten of Pentacles. You know, this is really the area that you want to focus on. We've got this beautiful, happy family. So this is going to be your friends, your family, your career, education, finances, home life. This is your health. Anything that has to do with the material world. And you can see, I also throw in enlightenment because they have the candles well lit. And also for this card too, I also consider enlightenment because, first of all, in this card, this is the badger. I know we're jumping a little bit, but I just want to say this is the badger. And in this deck, that represents the hermit, and they are seeking enlightenment. Well, you can't really keep your finances, your health, and everything else without enlightenment. You know, because if you don't have that, you don't know how to hold on to it, because then you're kind of in the dark, and that's how a lot of people end up losing their money. They don't know how to manage it, you know, or, you know, friends, family, anything like that, and they can lose things or be taken advantage of. But there's enlightenment here. There's love, there's abundance, there's prosperity. And this is what I'm feeling is coming in for you. You've got to let go of something that you're obsessed with, okay? Then we've got this Child of Spells. It's the Child of Wands, or Page of Wands. And you can see this rabbit is not afraid of him at all. He's marched boldly out into the forest. He wants to become a wizard, and he's going to try and change this rabbit into something. But the rabbit's not afraid. He has a bold effort, but he's not a master yet, right? He's a child here, which is the page. But he's presenting an opportunity to go ahead and self-actualize. He's on the right path. So again, once you release something that's no longer serving you, that you're obsessed with, you can walk into the life you're meant to have, and you're going to be pursuing the passion that's meant for you. So this is your energy right now. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And like I said, my decks are pre-shuffled. Oh, I love it. So we've got the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the High Priestess card. We have the King of Wands. Make sure that's still on there. Yep. Okay. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Chariot. So many major arcanas in this reading. I love it. And then we've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so a lot going on here. Busy, busy. Okay, so, you know, I feel into the cards. I feel the vibrations. So with this Five of Cups, it's being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. And again, you know, this is really presenting you with this new opportunity and this potential once you let this golden ball go. Okay, you have to let this obsession go that's not working out for you. And you can feel into it. I mean, you know that that ball is not for you, but I think that you're so into it that unless you pull back, you can't see that. But I think in your heart of hearts, you know that it's not for you. It might hurt you to let it go because you've been wanting it so long and chasing it so long for some of you. Others, you might have a huge sense of relief because you're so tired of chasing it and nothing's coming to fruition. But you can feel it within yourself. You know, this is just you opening up to the universe and to your sense of knowing and tapping into your intuition into this situation because you're self-actualizing. Then over here with the Ten of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And really to step into this space, which is really where you want to go as you're on your journey, you're being given, again, a lot of wand energy. You're being given the ability to boldly step into your passion and what it is that you're trying to manifest, to bring into fruition. And this could be, again, a relationship. It could be a career. It could be maybe starting your own business. Maybe it's financial. Maybe it's something that you're working on your health. but whatever it is, you are really able to self-actualize. And you're really on the wheel of fortune, right? You're up, you're down, you're all around. It depends on where you are at this moment in time on the wheel. And as you know, if you're riding it up high, because it seems like you're coming up, okay? Because your obsession, once you let it go, when this new opportunity presents itself, you're going to be riding up, okay? It depends on where you are in the wheel, because nothing is exact timing. It's all divine timing, but it's like your destiny. You're meant to go forward and to experience this in your life. And then when we have this Page of Wands, it's being clarified by the Chariot and the Five of Wands. And again, when you're coming into your passion and you're pursuing what you want, you know, you're really going to have a lot of success coming in. You're going to have, I think, new people coming in around you. You're going to find your tribe. I always say that, but it's true, because when you're really doing your passion, you're going to be around people that can feel your passion, and they're passionate about it too. In fact, you might even be the one that's getting other people excited about what it is that you're doing if they're new to it. You know, you're leading by example. But the thing is that, you know, you have this success and victory coming in for you. And it's that beautiful strength that you have. It is that outward divine masculine strength of when you take action on something, you see the results, right? You have that strength to bring things into alignment for yourself. And then here with this Five of Wands, you can see they're practicing, they're playing with wands. These aren't actual swords, they're wands, that's wood. And so, excuse me. So this is a type of healthy competition. So again, this is you finding your tribe, finding people that are in the same situation you are. Maybe some are a little further along than you are. Some maybe are not quite as far along as you, but it doesn't matter. You're all kind of on the same path, and you are sharpening your skill set by having an interaction with these people. Maybe you're exchanging stories, experiences. Maybe you actually are in like some type of a study group where each person has their own strength and weakness, and they bring that into the group, right? So you're only as strong as your weakest link. So it's kind of like everybody is sharpening their skill set to come up in the world to victory and success. And that's what's happening there. This is your overall energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. Right off the bat, we've got this Ace of Cups. And what this card is telling me is that Spirit is reminding you that you're actually very noble inside, that you need to remember who you are, okay? Even if other people around you cannot see that, you need to always be reminded of it, and to know that that is who you are in your heart of hearts. You're a very noble creature, and you think and act accordingly, okay? Then we've got the Strength card, and this is just this, you know, you've got two strength cards here, right? This is more of a divine masculine, this is the divine feminine. And really what you're looking at here is an outward version of strength and flexing like a man would. And here you're looking at the inward strength of a woman. You've got patience, you've got compassion, you've got love. Not that men can't feel that, because this doesn't matter if you're male or female. We both have a divine masculine, divine feminine side. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. These are just the attributes when tarot was written. And so you've got both. And Spirit is reminding you to tap into your heart. That's part of this Ace of Cups here, you know, to remind yourself that you're noble. But, you know, this is also about your heart and intuition. And this is tapping into that heart space. So just be, you know, I would say, you know, what I'm getting is that for some of you, you know, until you're put into a difficult situation, like let's just say like a death in the family or a divorce, something like that, because those are really, you know, soul shaking events that happen to people. And when you're in that situation, you might not realize just how strong you actually are until you have to go through something like that. And you have to dig deep within yourself. And I think you'll be surprised at just how resilient you are. And so this is, again, part of that strength that you have, and it's that inner strength. Then we've got the King of Pentacles. And like I said, this is like an ace for me, because that's the kind of relationship I have with this deck, is that this is just saying that, to me, if I ask a yes or no question and I pull one card, this is a yes. And this is a positive yes, all systems go. And so that is exactly what this card is. And so Spirit is just saying, you know, you have everything that you need. Okay, you're very comfortable where you're at, and you also have enlightenment, because like I said, with this badger, he represents the hermit in this deck. and you've got the light here. He's got crystals. He looks very happy and jolly, you know, he's very, very comfortable. This is the kind of card where you could be leaving a legacy behind. Let's say you are working on a business. Let's say you're older and you have children and you want to help leave them a legacy, or you want to leave your community a legacy. That's what this card is really representing in this particular spread. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Pentacles. The Temperance card. Hold off, sorry. I was going to start going over here. So when we look at this Ace of Cups, and to remind yourself how noble you are, it's being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And what's important to me in this is that you are with your tribe, that you're with people that you feel the freedom to be yourself, that you can celebrate being yourself. You don't have to hold back. You don't have to show any restraint. You can open up and, you know, really celebrate with these people. You know, this is a card about celebrating milestones also, and marriage. And so this is, you know, like I said, this is one of those things where I think that you're crossing over into a certain area that you're meant to be in once you release this golden ball, this obsession. And this is going to be very freeing for you. You're also working with other people. So this is that type of camaraderie. This is, you know, all, what is it? Many hands make light work. And these are people that are very accomplished in their field. And this is you. So this is, I'm getting that this is very important that you're around other people right now, that you really benefit from that. And again, these are people that are part of your tribe. So, you know, if you're not sure what your tribe is, spend a little time figuring that out, or make new friends, join a different club. And then with this Strength card, Spirit is clarifying it with the Nine of Cups and the Knight. And this is really, you have a lot of emotional satisfaction going on. When you tap into this inner strength, you're very comfortable with who you are. You know, you feel very satisfied. Now, this isn't a 10, it's a 9, but you definitely feel very satisfied in this realm. You've been pursuing your passion, which is very apparent up here, and you're taking some time to smell the roses. You're very satisfied, you're very comfortable in your own skin, and you can see this horse is not even moving. He was just saying, let's say you'd be plodding along. Maybe some people might think it's boring. Maybe you're just doing some gardening and you're just really smelling the roses. You're not really doing much because you're enjoying the ride. You're taking it slow, right? And that's important for you. Spirit is reminding you to do that. And then over here with this King of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance card. And what I'm getting here is that this is a reminder to have fun, to have balance in your life. You know, he's a juggler, so he's balancing. And what this card is supposed to mean fun. I wish they would have shown him smiling, because that would really give you some insight into this card, because that's, you know, people might underestimate the importance of having fun, but it's extremely important. And then, you know, it's really, again, I'm just getting, for a lot of you, it's about balance. And it's funny because both of these cards represent that, balancing your responsibilities. And this is just balance in general. This is, you know, you've got spiritual balance, you've got this enlightenment, you know, it's finding your path. You have a lot going on with this card. This is tapping into God, feeling very centered. It's a really beautiful, beautiful, I would say, clarity for this. With this Keeper of Pentacles, or Keeper of Boons, which is the King of Pentacles, one of the things that he does is, this sounds funny, but he's lusty in this particular deck. And so it's that kind of balance where you've got the work and you've got the love balance. You've got the hard work and relaxation. So you kind of have this balance, and that's part of what the Temperance card is. You know, it's like when you're hammering, let's say you're doing ironworks. So, you know, you put it in the fire, you hammer it, and then you put it in water to cool it down. So it's that time of stress and relaxation for the metal. Well, it's the same thing that's true for you. It's that times of stress and relaxation, and this has made you a much stronger person. And the cards are coming through because you have the Chariot here for strength, and you have this Strength card. So strength is really important for you in the end of March reading, this mid-March reading. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you're going through anything big right now, but just remember, you're really strong. You just need to tap into it if you haven't already. All right, so that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Devil card. It's called the Liar in this deck. So your opportunity is to deal with people in your life that are toxic. You have an opportunity to really call them out, or to just go ahead and cut them out for some of you. But it's really confronting these people, or like I said, maybe it's not a confrontation, it's just getting rid of them. You know, maybe you're going to exorcise them out of yourself. And then you've got the challenge, and this is the Emperor card. And this is really, your challenge is to have this type of structure that you're bringing into your life. And it's about having this type of leadership and this type of authority. And if you have a family, you know, maybe you're already in that leadership role. You know, maybe, you know, you are leading by example, you know, especially if you're a parent, I mean, you have to. But this is really vibing high, but it's a challenge for you. Maybe you haven't wanted to do it. Maybe you wanted to take a break. Maybe it has something to do with outside the family. Maybe it has something to do with your career, or just, you know, maybe a club or something. But I definitely feel like this is a challenge for you this month. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Death card. Yeah, so with this Devil card here for your opportunity to really cut these toxic people out, you really feel that you're restricted. Having these people around is really not good for you, and it's like an energy vampire. They're burning you out. But part of this is what you've done to yourself. So this card of restriction is what's going on in your head. You've got swords, what's your thoughts, words, and ideas. You're doing this to yourself. So it's a way of, you know, it's time to make a move and to look at things differently. You're also burning yourself out. You're taking on too many burdens. And that could be, maybe this person is dumping their work on you, or I feel like a lot of them are energy vampires for you out there, and they're trying to suck the life out of you, and it's really starting to burn you out. So I think it's very important that you take a look at that, because honestly, when you get into that situation, those are the types of people that can actually make you physically ill. You know, they wear you down so much that you might get the flu, you might get a really bad cold, and that could lead into something else. You get migraines from these people, back aches from stress. I mean, they really start to wreak havoc on your body. So I think it's an opportunity for you to look at who's doing that to you in your life. Again, this is an opportunity. It's there for you to grab. Not everybody takes it. I can just do a personal example. I have, my parents were divorced when I was young, and I ended up getting a stepmom, and I didn't really care much for her. And I was basically told if I wanted to see my dad, I had to see my stepmom at the same time. I could not like just see my dad. It had to be like the whole, my dad and my stepmom, my stepsisters. And anyways, the idea of going over there would make me physically ill. It would actually give me migraines. And I was a child because I did not want to go. But I was forced to go because the courts have you with child visitation, right? So anyways, when I cut that person out of my life after my dad died, oh my God, I got no more migraines. And so talk about psychosomatic. That's what the body can do. So think about that, because it is really real. And I never thought I would ever say that about myself, because I was an athlete. I was always really healthy. But let me tell you, that situation would make me sick. So you need to cut the toxic people out if you can, or put them at arm's length. All right, so that's probably too much personal information, but I thought I'd use that as an example. Then your challenge, like I said, is to have this type of leadership. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card clarifying this for you. And really, you know, when you take on this leadership, and it is going to be a challenge for you, but you're really going to step into it And when you take on that role, you're just going to feel a lot of great things come your way. If it's with your kids, they're really going to appreciate it. You're going to have a deeper, richer relationship. They're going to respect you. They're going to appreciate you, especially later on in life. Once they get older, they're going to look back and be like, oh my God, I'm so lucky I had a parent like that. But it's one of those things where, you know, you do have a lot of abundance coming in, and that's going to be seen in the short term and in the long term. But you do have some things that you need to release. There's something associated with this leadership position that you're not comfortable with from something that happened in your past, I think. And so that's something that you really need to let that cycle come to an end and transition into your new role, because this card's about transitions. It's also about releasing what no longer serves you. And as we evolve as people, there's things that we need to release. So take that as you will. Whatever you need to release, go ahead and do it. It is a slower process, but it benefits you over time. Okay, so this is your opportunity and this is your challenge. It's up to you to seize either one of these. And that's what I have for you, Gemini, for a mid-March reading. So a lot going on for you. So that being said, remember I have my 4-week tarot masterclass if you want to look into that or anything else on my website. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your month. Bye for now.